Okay, the next part of this video will be exploring the shop. And it's the biggest shop in the whole game. In fact, it's so large, it has 2 entrances. Whoa! Welcome to the shop in Lightning City. Yes, this place is so big that it has to have its own lift. And there's also some sort of legend here telling us what's on each floor. The ground is service desk. The first floor is shop. Oh really? I would never have guessed. The second floor is the shop. Okay, to monopolize TV and player. My goodness. The third floor is a cleverman. To give away. The fourth floor is an anaesthetic shop. And the top floor is at automat. Or rather, is automat. Don't you mean automatic? Or perhaps laundromat? Oh, I don't know. I don't even think that the translator knows properly. Anyway, there's the elevator that I was talking about. And the ground service desk. Oh, for a minute there I thought that sign would say, "Here is a set of stairs." Reminds me of that old apocryphal story that the Daily Mail cart out every 6 months. The fact that authorities are supposedly gonna slap warning labels on milk bottles that say, "Warning, contains milk." And in the interests of impartiality, other better newspapers are available. Except in Wigan. Now this woman would like to recommend that I buy some medicine. What kind of medicine are we talking of here? I hope it's not the illegal kind. This Benylin tastes funny. Sorry about that, I just momentarily lost control of my senses there. Oh well, we're gonna cure that with some bigger piece. Or perhaps some silver paint. Yes, we're gonna go and paint our whole house silver. It'll be just like wearing a gigantic tinfoil hat. We'll be able to receive communications from the stars. And stuff. Have a good look, please. Yes, he's begging me to buy something. They mustn't have had a customer here in years. I'm not surprised if all they sell is silver. Get out of the way, you stupid woman! I ought to punch you in the face. Yeah, I ought to point out that you shouldn't go around punching people in real life, because you'll go to jail. And with that mandatory public service announcement, we have received something that once again we shall never use. The second floor sells TVs and football players. Red and green. Alternative is a pocket monster. Why are you looking suspiciously over your shoulder at me, kid? Write down all the names who have stolen and recorded a No! Why should I? Why should I do what a little kid tells me? Quick to come, ghost baby. I is a ghost fanatic. Ah. The ghost transferred has become another pet? I don't think it's necessary for me to point out the obvious innuendo there. The boy next door exchanges Ghost and Carlula with me. I wonder who Carlula is. And these signs say exactly the same. This is a sport game. Papa might like this type. I wonder if it's FIFA 95. Hey, Super Cyber! Now I can't remember, but wasn't that a Super Nintendo in the original English version? And pfft, crash! Well, you live and you learn, don't you? Never look at that TV screen, because you will go into a trance from which you will never recover. Kid, I don't envy your task. This is a shadow box game, which is something like an Xbox, I would guess. Nope, it's a Super Cyber, so this is evidently a pirated game ported across to the shadow box console. Yes, This game is fraught with dangers in more ways than one. Always remember to save often. You'd better buy a toy peepee for your girlfriend. Do you think I have a girlfriend? I'm interested in Pokemon. Another bloke with specs. Let's see what he has for sale. He has a PP plaything. Yes. And flint, which cost 2,100 yen, even though you can just go outside and pick it up off the floor. Highway robbery, I'll tell you. I shall henceforth report you to trading standards. Good day, sir. I've heard a good news. That when Pet is rushing out, throw out the toy peepee, new line, and then Pet can be attracted by it. That is to see that you can flee. Flee? Don't mind if I do. This place is full of crackpots. What do you have to say, Hat Boy? The prop to sharpen Pet's ability can buy only. Oh right, so you can buy a garden prop, sharpen the edge, and poke your Pokemon from 3 meters. Sounds like a brilliant idea actually, why didn't I think of it before? And this bloke's talking about it as well. It must be worth buying. Bro, mine beer can increase defensive ability. For show homes? Wait, show homes? What are you looking for? I searched the Holy Grail. Do you have the Holy Grail? No, we only have hit equipment, guard equipment, cutter and raise power. Then, sir, I believe I shall avail myself of this establishment forthwith. Oh, actually, could I have one of those amplifiers? I do so like rocking out the tunes on my guitar. Point of note for all you Pokemon geeks out there. They removed the sulfuric acid and the bromine from the English versions of the game, presumably because they thought it would encourage kids to give their dogs and cats the same solutions. In fact, it would make them explode, probably, so they took it out. They take something like that out, yet the whole game is based upon animals fighting, so there's nothing stopping them from pitting the dog and the cat against each other. Anyway, my younger sister is a nobody of pet trainer. What a horrible and insensitive thing to say about your little sister! Poor thing. Brother! I'd like have some... me fruit juice! Okay, first of all, I'm not your brother, or at least, I don't think I am. Oh dear, mother, what have you been doing? Something to drink? Well, you're gonna have the mineral water and you're gonna like it, because it's the cheapest. And it's good for you as well. It's sugar-free, with no artificial additives or preservatives. Now, we're gonna buy a second drink of water, and you will discover why a little bit later in the game, not in the next couple of parts. But for now, brother, I'd like to have some fruit juice. Look, kid, how many times do I have to tell you? I'm not your brother. I'm just some random bloke who's walked in off the street. I left home at the age of 10. Thank you for your hospitality. Give you my treasure to express. Heartfelt thanks. Why, thank you very much, but what am I going to do with that skill machine? You got it from the girl hand. The girl's hand, perhaps? It's freezing. Occasionally there exists... You're awfully articulate for a little girl, aren't you? And that's everything there is to do in this building. Thank goodness. It took long enough. I'm going to show you how to use the elevator, just in case you do not know. In case you've never been in one in your whole life. You just select a floor, and it takes you to it. Sadly, there is no cheesy elevator music, which I would have liked to have seen. However, I'm not going to complain, because it beats walking downstairs. See you in the next part!